just cooked myself a breakfast. Yum yum. I gotta eat it. So we're gonna be wrapping up Fate Ghost Story here, I believe, trying at least. And I'm not going to lie, it is even hard to comprehend how terroristic this platform is. It's just how fucked in the head and screwed in the head you all Westerner are. Just for you know, for keep assaulting other people's countries, like putting an entire world in danger of being brought down. Just that's why never going to reach those kinds. So the best, I believe, the best course of action would be to drop an atomic weaponry on each and every single English-speaking individual all on this planet. So to speak, you know. Just figuratively speaking, just figuratively. By figuratively, I mean it should happen in real life. And I hope it does. Oh, you all like fancies, ha 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 ha. Then you realize what kind of world you're living in, and yeah, man, fancies. This shit goes up to 6:30, and I missed out on 30 cent course, didn't I? I sure did. I did not log in all that much, like, you know. I do not log in general like all that much, so there's no way I could have gotten that. Who cares? I got Durga, it does not matter. So yeah, past few two VODs. Let's maybe review what we were doing per chance. 608, the close one. Wait, it's previous one, literally previous one. I'm sorry. Hold on. I did not even upload it yet though. So 607. Let's see. Just a 2-minute long review what we were doing. Just to not lose out on too much in here. So this one, oh my god, what I'm opening up. Hold on, MPV. This one. Where is it at? Hello? So this one, 607, literally 2 days ago, right? So there was a bunch of Blue Archive. It was very fun, very fun. 1 hour, 1.5 hour, pretty much clearing out like an event. I've alive. It's called. I have a life, but it's written as I've alive. So the Hoshino story 2 hours in mark. The Honkai Towards Abyss like 3 hours mark in Genshin. No, it's not Genshin. It's actually Arknights. So the Arknights event like 2 hours in, Ray skin, a little bit of Genshin exploration, and a little bit of Woodwing Waves as Cube event, this one. It was very funny. Then we obtained Durga, bam. That's entirety of the world. I don't think I'm supposed to be like, you know, eating someone's entirety of the day just to like deliver what I was doing here, right? In that day. Not all that many crazy things, but at the same time, as I'm saying, like, you know, I was doing something on 6-7. Definitely I was. Like Blue Archive, and other things, Arknights, etc. So 608, this is yesterday's. I booted it up at 8 p.m. Power Duo, Honkai Impact Turret. Very fun mode. As you can see, sparkle in here. An extremely crafty and funny mode. Could not be any better for a game as old as Honkai Turret, because you do not expect games this old to get any modes at all, and this one's an extremely crafty and fun. You get an extremely nice sceneries out of this kind of like close-up scenario. I love this mode. It's very fun to play to play in. You can also get an insane Kiana screens, as you can see in here. Hold on. Like this. See? Bam! Kiana. Oh, it looks so good, man. It's like Kiana broke an entire arena. It's like she's Mavuika, or maybe even Xibalanque, right? Of Genshin Impact. So very fun mode. the hell I was doing afterwards. I can see Genshin, Monolithers, Cryglass, Escoffier. Damn, you love this girl's tights and heels so much. I'm not going to lie. Man, Escoffier probably best design of Genshin in such a long time period of time. It's insane. Just remember a single design as good as Escoffier, like all around, like throughout Natlan. I think she topped it off. I'm not going to lie. Look at her, like how she moves, like this funny move, like the Tsundere one sequence attack, and how she positions herself, etc. That taily thingy, she looks so small, the hair is very funny, and she acts in the story as well, like quite interesting, like Chiori. So, very presentable character, very one of those, like, you know, Disney heroes or whatever, like Western trash. You simply love Escoffier, and for the fact that also, like, she has an incredible tights and an incredible size of thighs as well. There's quite a booty pack to this one, on top of being just, you know, small and cute. This character looks absolutely ridiculously good. Like those heels with what those calls ribbon, right? Ribbon on heels. Down, da 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 da. This music very fits the Fontaine, even though it's Italian music, not French, but close enough, right? So this game mode is kind of like staple of Genshin by now. The co-op modes, they always were. Co-op game modes in Genshin is the essentially just the funniest part of the game, the best one. They always were, like, you know, from those Lantern Rite events to this. I really loved the Lantern Rite one, like one of the first ones. I was present back then. I cannot express how much I love those back then. Right, we're kind of hitting 10-hour mark. I did a lot of Genshin exploration, I believe, like a shitload in fact. We reached the islands in there, we've did some other things like pinning this shadow pins or whatever. That cat we've met, few of those tribe warriors, like Sumeru exploration as well. You do not get jack shit of currency for exploring in Genshin in previous regions. Like, you get very low amount, unless it's 30 prima game, 40 prima game chests. You get like absolutely nothing for exploring this game, up to the Natlan. Natlan provides 80 pulls on each of 3 levels. So, you know, it will probably like remain the consistency in here and be the same from now on, right? So it's very worth exploring the latest region, not the previous ones. I have Inazuma tree at like level 25 and Sumeru also. I have those trees at level like 25-30, I think. I don't even remember, is there a tree to Fontaine? I did not even check that one out. So Wood Increases Tower of Adversity, it went smooth for the fact that Chacona helps quite a lot with this crownless. I feel like she and Carlotta made this clear kind of like very presentable and nice. I didn't think that she is going to fit, like, you know, as a support character for other teams other than Aero and Spectre. She is meant of assisting with. Apparently she is also good with just, you know, Carlotta. Just that there's no like insane sub DPS characters in this Wood Inquisitor's game at the moment. The best one you can slot in here is Jeji, right? And her damage is kind of like, you know, without signature weapon, apparently on par or even worse than Chacona. So nothing crazy about this Wood Inquisitor's game, Tower of Adversity. It's a little bit outdated, but at the same time, I'm sure it will get something new as soon as Fred is in here. The gun is very big, you know, and Chacona's ties too. I love those a lot. So, a lot of Arknights farming. So, yeah, it's like nothing crazy happened in the past few days. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to consume my food and continue Nahu Mictlan, hopefully so. No? last time we were doing this fake goal story, we ended on a pivotal critical point. Man, I'm really sad on that. We missed out on 10 side cores for clearing out this lost belt in time. We missed out on 30 from this login thingy, but at the same time, I got like 10 SSRs in a row. I got like 10 SSRs in a row, and I even got Durgan here like last multi. Why should I be caring about getting anything else out of this game? I do not want to obtain anyone from this summer. I do not care about any of this like NASOverse collaborations upcoming, like Seal or whatever. We got Draco, like I don't know give a single bit of about any upcoming characters. Like. Alright, so Fegom. Holy shit, David. I gotta grab water. Second. So you defeated Tez, Katlipoka, I figured you would. Holy shit, look at his face. He's so disgruntled by this world. He wants to destroy an entire world. He's just like me. Oh, the music. Holy shit. It's like world is entirely going down. But actually seeing it is still a shock. Hold on. It might not screw around here. Now I feel bad for bragging about being more experienced than him when it came to underworld pilgrimages. Who? Tescat? Oh. Stop! Not another step. I have no reason to stop. If you want me to stop, you'll have to stop me. I only just got to this island. Ority's coffin is behind you. Just 20 meters as the crow flies until this planet breathes its last. I have everything I need to activate Ority. Are you really trying to destroy Earth? You're from proper human history too. What possible reason could you have to want to destroy your own world? A good one. That's why I infiltrated Chaldea in the first place. All that aside, you say I'm from proper human history. Do you agree with that, Mel? Do I look like a human from Earth to you? No. There was a hint that he is an angel. There was a hint of angelic occurrence during the London outage. It's extremely natural to presume that all those happened not just because it was hinted that the David might have been a part of it. But it's very easy to dot those together. I don't know anything about you. Oh, I see, that's the same boring answer I've been hearing for a while now. Sir, oh, I'm angry. Sorry, but I really don't have time to waste. I barely have a minute left today. I cut Cadex team to a mincemeat. Time to do the same to you. He's bluffing. Holy shit, David. What now? Are those servants? But I thought he couldn't summon heroic spirits. He didn't. Those aren't heroic spirits. They're not even life forms from this universe. They're terminals from a dark star that was blasted 14 billion light years away during the Big Bang, a place outside the whole universe. But how? Those radio sources are from 14 billion light years away. That's way too far for even light to reach this planet. How in the world is he connected to them? Still the foreign god in spite of everything, huh? I'm impressed you understood what these things behind me are. Then again, you were always smart, Olgamari. You only paled in comparison to your predecessor because he was so absurdly talented. But an incompetent could never run Chaldea. That you managed to do at such a young age is proof of your talent. But you were unable or unwilling to trust your own abilities, which led to discord with those around you. Holy shit, David, judging Olgamari. On top of that, you had Lef Lainur manipulating you. He made you dependent on him and pushed you to put up walls to keep everyone else out. By that point, Goethe's trickery and the Demon God Pillars' plan was completely airtight. What was arguably even more miraculous is the emotions Lev Lainur directed at you. Wasn't his name Lev Lemur? Am I missing something? If it hadn't been for those, we would have had no way of turning things around. Back then, when Goetia, the king of demon gods, incinerated humanity, he also created humanity's greatest line of defense. You talk as if you know me too, huh? Well, who cares? It doesn't matter. Let's do this. Melt and mesh. If we let him get any further, it's over for us. Come on, this is the last battle. Don't hold anything back. Right, we may not know who or what David really is, but we still can't let him revive ORT. We'll neutralize him here and now. Yeah, let's go. Huh? Hang on, didn't someone say something about him? David, an infinity. The fighters you throw at him, the more shadows he'll call upon in response. Evil thing. Freaking orphan. So he's a foreigner class. As class affinity goes, it's the alter ego good against that one. I don't know if I should bring my own servant. Raiko reached 15, by the way. So yeah, Raiko reached 15, that's what gave me Durve. That was ironic. Or iconic. So it would seem alter ego is good against this one. I don't know if we should bring this one, but so the more servants you bring, the more like get thrown at you, they said. Let's not screw around and bring Castoria. Actually, let's not bring around and bring Rhaenys. So, mandatory Mashu Curiolito, right? So there's going to be opposition restrictor, right? There's going to be quite the showdown of fights in here from now on. It's not like the story. There's simply going to be fights in here. So it's not like I can, like, you know, voice out this without any stops. So I hope it does not take too much time to deal with him in here in terms of battle. So let's see what David presents. Angel Relic.
お前たちカルデアの残党も異星の神の計画もここで終わる。では行進を始めよう。
Everything ends in here, Cloudy, and even the foreign god schemer. 言うことがあるでしょ。言うことがあるでしょ。Well, let's not screw around, just Karen. Alright, on side carry you guys go. Kira Kira niしてあげる. I wish to not know what those are behind the veil. Lightless helm. Remove buffs. Yak. Hirake. Oh, not Olgamar. The Abigail Williams attack. So, let's not show that or just switch out Meshu, right? Actually, yeah, let's switch out Meshu. では、俺も力貸してやろうか。よろしく頼むよ。それでは皆様、喜んで。
10億光年。
1 billion light years. Speaking of light billion years, speaking of light years, in fact, so as you all might know, light years are not years. Light years are the metric of distance. It is not metric of time as we use years to describe of. It is the metric of distance from one celestial object to another in the vast time space of cosmos. So I was reading an article. In fact, I read articles every single day before falling asleep. Most of the time is the One Piece one. But 3 billion light years, like holy shit, man, that's a lot. So yeah, there definitely was an article about how many galaxies there is in this space, like 800,000 I think was mentioned, and how much light years there is exactly in this universe. What the number was, like 14? I don't know what the number was, just the fact is there's definitely shitload. So I cannot wrap this up pretty because we're out of Kiara's charge. I'm sorry, not Kiara. Kiara's charge. 6, wow, holy shit, David. Alright, Olga Mari, I'm putting the speech on hold. That's the problem with you barbaric primitives. Olga Maria does not want to be a president anymore. So Kiara is still not with her charge bar yet. Unfortunate. Well, we only need a little bit more, so let's see how much more years David gives here after we bust her up. Masha should be able to kill this one, to be honest. Oh wow, this was absolutely no damage. Holy shit. I'm a bit concerned about this fight. 13.5 billion. Holy shit. Ignore Invincible. Oh no, Mashu. Right, she's alive still? No, she's not. Oh, brutal. We're one turn away from any move. Do we have leyline stones actually? I'm not sure. I'm not planning to spend every single Saint Quartz on clearing any of this, you know, but oh, is that enough? I think it should be enough because she's like in P2. She's definitely hitting like a truck even without any buffs. Oh, that was enough. Oh shit. Kiara versus David. Buster. What? Huh? What burst? Oh yeah, they're ignoring the Invincible one. Yuck. Maybe I should not have lowered my HP on my own accord. Oh well. Kappa. Alright, break. Oh, it actually lowered its bar. Let's see, I'm going fee. So there's an issue, like, should I have brought like every single servant I have or what? It said that the more servants you have, the more units there will be. Oh my god, I don't want to be stuck in this fight for the entirety of the day. Is it going to lower the bar? Jack shit, I did. Dead. Any leyline stones do we have? Holy shit, no. Oh my god, there's like 2 Saint Cores that I have as well. So this is problematic. It's because I did not clear story out on time, you know. There was a lot of, you know, style stuff to address, all of those. It's not even my issue. So unfortunately, there's definitely going to be dead segments in here. So it's not about throwing servants at him, but at the same time it feels to me as though I should have brought more. I don't know. Is Olimar locked? Oh, she's like not locked for shit. I think I got another one of this kaleidoscope recently. It's going to be level 0. I have like 2 kaleidoscopes. Does that mean? I think I do, like since release only 2 have. I also got second volume in Hedragurim. I believe there's 1 max limit break and 2 not max limit breaks. That's a good one. Oh, holy shit! I have like 4 kaleidoscopes by now. One more, and I will have 1 MLB since release. It took me like 5 years to get 1 kaleidoscope. I got max limit break Black Grail in here, and only 1 kaleidoscope afterwards. Those are the rarest in terms of probability of dropping out 5-star craft essences. They're as freaking rare as, like, you know, even rarer than the servant. So, right, kaleidoscope. They said about throwing more servant at him brings more trouble, but at the same time, it feels to me as though I should. With 2 NP2 servants, this one probably should have something as well. The kaleidoscope, what else? Alright, let's try to not screw around with this battle then. Apparently you don't even need to have frontline Olgamari, which is interesting on its own. There was a drink that I could be drinking, but that I made like a day ago. So what, there was only 3 of those. Did Kamazot's lie? Kadokoma, no lie. He's lying that Kadoka's dead. Or rather bluffing, he's very good at bluffing. Look at his face. He's definitely an expert in deceiving people. Not even in a bad term, like, you know. Some people can be very deceiving, like, you know, in a very bad way, but I just feel like this idiot is kind of like, you know, deceiving in a funny way. He does not, like, tell the truth entirely, but, you know, that kind, but at the same time, it does not even feel all that visuals. Do desu ka? No. Oh, looks like we will not get her to 100. Yeah. Ouch. Unless someone hits Kiara, we need to bring Karenas in. Oh yeah, remove buffs as well. Oh, nice you are. Holy shit. And they do not even hit Kiara for shit. Everyone but Kiara. Everyone but Kiara. Holy shit, they hit Kiara. I can't believe. Alright, so this turn is free. I assume we have enough damage, right? We can cast damage up just in case. So the next turn will be her skill, plus I'm going to call in Renas. The prismatic tranquility of sun. Atashi wa hiromeita. So they have Ignore Invincible, but I believe Ignore Invincible does not apply to Enforce Shield, right? Anti-enforcement shield. Beyond an outer space. So if you protect it, right? Yep. The shield is pretty broken. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, that was honestly good enough. What is that? Oh, there is Abigail Williams. That's why the attack is that one. Alright, so next turn should be for Arenas. Archisorte. Oh, another 70% art crit. That's very good. And not for the Kiara, I don't know what I would be doing here. Oh, is that not enough damage? Holy shit, why is the damage so low? Would something even change? Do I bring Kranos in? What is up with the damage? Oh my god. No, so in certain cases, people say like, separate story from the gameplay, right? But you would not just care about gameplay if the story was separated from gameplay in this kind of game. I would understand in some other games, it's like Azure Lane, but definitely this Fate Go game, like Girls Frontline, take into example, right? You just simply would not care about gameplay if it was not tied to it. It's supposed to feel like a single whole like action. Like you're clearing out something, you achieved something. Alright, so apparently that was not enough. Let's call in. Oh, maybe we should call in Kukulkan even. How much stars do we have? 10. Or should we call in Kukulkan with her buff? Holy shit, that does not even sound like a bad idea. Isn't her buff even better than Reyna's? So let's not get any invincibility here, and let's just holy fuck, that one's targetable. I misclicked. Oh well. I clicked too fast. Fast and furious. I don't think that's enough, is it? Maybe their defense lowers up the soonest they cast his things. They feel stupidly bulky right now. Yeah, defense up still on them. They stand Kukulkan as well. Holy shit. Even Kiara is getting beating of her ass. Holy shit, they're only prioritizing her in fact. The stupid things hit like no tomorrow. Like holy shit, what do you want me to do about this one? Great turn. Oh shit, we're not even fighting David. I don't understand. Do they get more attack than more servants you bring for what? Can I check like synopsis on this fight? Do they get more buffs maybe? In the David battles in Fragrant Order, the amount of enemies. David will also summon enemies and grant them buffs each turn, which is influenced by the turn number. Alright, man. This is the last fight, I believe. That's not even it. So, holy shit. This is problematic. Why did I disassemble my party? This is indeed slightly problematic. Let's bring another mummy. Oh shit, let's bring Leap. Wouldn't she be good in here? I gotta say, man, we're usually done with this Fate Go segment in like, hour 2, 3, like very fast each and every attempt we perform, right? It feels very natural to me to spend like more of your time on doing any of this. It just simply does, right? You're not supposed to clear any of this like super fast like I'm doing usually. Just people in fact streaming this game, they're in fact like proceeding at their own pace. So just saying. Perhaps this is the case. I actually sit down and play in Fate Go. Not that I'm fan of doing this, but it's not like there's anything better to do either. So what a nasty fight though. Oh man. What do you want me to do about this one? They're still going to remove buff even if I use Reyna's, wouldn't they? This is not buff removal resist here. They just debuff one. Isn't it the bird girl that is good against buff removal? Should I bring her? Increase buff removal resist 1 turn. Yo, I think she's better than Reyna's in this case. That was the nastiest part here is they're removing like stuff. That's the nicest. It maybe not Kaleidoscope in this case then. I don't know what to use here though. Probably Volumen or something, right? Just stall for as long as you can. Imagine not having all this quality of life servants in here, every single one of this game. I chirp. Dechi, the small girl with us. With the heals that stupidly tall, she is almost on par with Mashu. Not to say that Mashu's heals also are not tall. Does Mashu wear heals? Like, she definitely does, like, it's not those kind of, like, you know, super long ones. There's definitely heals behind this, like, armor plating on her thighs, right? She wears, like, those regular heals that she has, the night ones. So buff removal resist. That should help us. I just Art's chain. So our buffs should not be dispelled. That's very useful, I think. In search of Nirvana surround soul. Attack Shiva Hiramete. Oh my god, her gain is insane with Art's chain. 100, no crits. So no buff removal for you, David. Wait. Only one buff removal, right? Alright, that's fair. Thank god there was no 3 buff removals, that would be absolutely nuts. Can I stop hitting on Kiara? Holy fuck, can you guys stop? There's a literal Mashuki relate in this party. You fucks. Alright. Very fair. Kinda wish we had Meshu's Noble Phantasm here, to be honest. So this should be enough for this turn, right? I'm mad at it. Boost strike. There's a nasty amount of burn on Kiara. So this is where they get shield, right? Third break bar. Beyond the outer space or whatever it's at. Wait, why cannot they break Mashu? Oh, that's enough for her Noble Phantasm. That's kind of good, to be honest. So what do I do in here? Oh, what if we call in Olga Mari? She's probably even not that bad of addition, is she? Is she going to deal damage if I chain with her? I wonder. Yo, let's look. I'm kind of curious even. Wow. I should not have done this. This is definitely Mashu chain. As long as there is will to fight. あなたよ、ちゃんとしろして導きの星よ。Holy shit, the amount of burn on our characters. Man, what the fuck is this nasty ass fight There's not even cognitive performance dropping. There's not even last fight or any of those. Performance. Did they lower the defense already? Quasi-stellar signal beyond outer space to turns gain resistance to all attack. Wonderful. So, which character do we chain here? We just defense up with leap. What are we doing here? Did this one remove the buffs? No. I don't know, man, just Tiamat's ult maybe, and leaves defense. Chance to inflict death with normal attacks, holy shit, that's a strong one. Junbi takemashita. So, really not sure what to do about this fight, it's such a nasty one. Oh, was that enough? No, back here. Yeah. Should be just enough on her turn, right? Even Leap is going down quite fast with this kind of servant line up here. Still defense up there. Right, let's not fuck around, try to buff this one. So in P3, I don't know how well it will deal, but looks like it's just enough. That stupid fuck at 1 HP, dude. Oh, there's only one. Which servant is this? No clue. By Leap. Wonderful. Wait, it says enemy remaining 4. So is it in fact proportional towards the amount of servants you bring? Oh my fucking god. They were mandatory to bring at the earliest 3, right? Wait, doesn't this mean like sense to bring only 3 then? To set like Olga, Mari, Mashu and Kiara. She is not Moon Cancer. It makes all the sense to bring only 3 then. I didn't think about it, I'm sorry, I'm stupid, but that last one we had to deal with only was here because we brought another 1 servant, right? So you don't want to bring those. I see. I figured out the gimmick of this fight. Already 1 hour in, we did nothing. So remaining 3. Very easy fight if you have Kiara apparently, right? That's how it goes. It would seem. Sorry, but Kodak is not going to make it here. He's dead. What do Olgamari buffs give? Skill cooldown for yourself applies a state. Command card becomes unselectable for all allies. There's like no cards whatsoever anyway. You distribute command cards, gain C stars and decrease HP. So you want to click on second one for her first, right? And third. For all allies. So that should be applied on next turn, I believe. In this case. So what we want to do, I think, is 1 and 2 of Kiara. Maybe only 1. This will be removed, so I don't think there's too much point. Although, I think it should be 1-3 Kiara, right? It should be only this, I believe. Also, maybe it should be Mashu. Does any of this, like, her skills give NP gauge to her? It sure does. Her NP effect is not going to get removed, is it? If I understand correct, her NP is not going to. Those kind of effect, the defense up, they're not removable, are they? Let's show us how it works. Alright, everything got removed, holy shit, except for invincibility. And then on second one, invincibility gone. Alright, man. Very nice. We should be able to perform this fight regardless. So let's start Olga marrying here then. Holy shit, she was almost able to break that one. So maybe it's not a bad call to try to break them without, you know. For turns, we should be able to align, like, you know, Kiara's NP with breaking all of them together. That is. It's not going too bad, to be honest, right now. Remove debuff. Like now, invincible, boost your card effectiveness, increase strength, and increase NP gain for all allies. I should be clicking on that and doing Kiara chain. Right, Olgamari is honestly not a bad buffer, all considered. So they should be carrying here, right? Doing a full chain. See how this goes. Better than nothing, right? Especially if it crits. Wow, we did. Kappa. Huh? I would say it's funny how, like, you know, characters tell to the gimmick fights in that regard, like, oh, it's amount of servants that you bring. Listen, don't bring servants. Like, you know, Nemo also telling you that you may want to bring in floaty servants. That Lalok has watery field. Oh, la. Right, are they getting worn off by now? Kono! Alright, Olgamari buffs or whatever these are. She's very good at buffing team. Bye Mashu, unfortunately, bye. Should we attack up on this one? I feel like Olgamari can even whip out some damage. She in fact can. I'm proud of my president. Or I simply stolen until Kiara has... Wait. That idiot literally really like provides for NP bar to them. Wait, only one NP. I think only one NP because Mashu died, because this game's mechanic works in a way in which if a servant dies, they cannot provide for another turn. I believe this is how this Fate Go game works. Taunting on Mashu saved our asses here. Alrighty, so looks like we've managed to squeeze ourselves through with Kiara's aid here. Unless... only one alive. Should be right. I don't think they will be able to kill Kiara either way. They are not doing a single thing to Kiara. This fight is so funny as it is now. We're like 9 turns into it. 10,000. Wow. Well, Kiara, thanks for great performance. Not for this NP2 servant. I simply believe I don't know how I would be able to deal with this. I mean, probably the likes of Oketa Soldier Altar is good in here as well, right? You don't need jack shit of stalling capabilities in this fight. You don't need any defenses, regeneration. They have Invul Pierce anyway. You just want to whip out like a decent alter ego damage. Whoa! Wow, Olgamari. Battle for humanity. As battles are fall around me, I take slow, deliberate steps through the gaps, or perhaps I should say rifts in time and space. I weave my way through the seams between minds. I can see the answer before me. The nearby scenery stretches out like overcooked taffy. My mind turns back to the series of events that brought me to this decision. Oh no. The father was not a mage, he was just another researcher devoted to projects related to the Semitic peoples. Actually, calling him just another researcher does not do him justice. He excelled in every regard: imagination, focus, tenacity, and above else, his knack for finding miracles. The result of his research even rivaled those of mages from prestigious families who had spent hundreds of years cultivating their magical circuits. One day, after an extended period of field work, the father found what seemed like an ordinary wooden ring. On closer inspection, it was revealed to be an angel relic that was impossible to see through. You didn't need to be a mage to understand that it did not belong on this planet. You just could not feel it in your bones. You could just feel it in your bones, I'm sorry. The father was given his own laboratory, and from that day on, he became the angel relic's supervisor. The relic remained inscrutable despite countless attempts to analyze it, and no matter what was done to it, it did not change it in any way. In the 20 years since the creation of the laboratory, the father was blessed with a son, now aged 10. On that day, the father invited his son to his lab. This was not a moment of carelessness. Rather, he had determined the relic was a gift from the gods and that it would never change anything. It was then that the light poured from the relic. 2/10 of a second later, a moment which seemed to stretch for eternity, the father was gone from this world. His name, his accomplishments, the memories people had of him, they all vanished from every record in the world. It was as though he had never existed at all. The only proof that someone had once been there was the human-shaped shadow burned into the floor. That? Otto-san. The boy clearly saw what had happened. He knew that the shadow burned into the floor used to be his father. That his father was no longer alive, that he himself was unhurt and... Huh? Because he had been present as well. He also disappeared from the world, just like his father. In science fiction stories, there are typically two types of transporters. The first sends people to various destinations by linking different points in space. The second deconstructs people at the atomic level, then reconstructs them at their destination. So, teleportation. The latter is currently believed to be more realistic, though it comes... So yeah, you know, there are debates of how teleportation would exactly work, exactly. Like, if you can transport someone, you know, via means of teleportation, you have to reconstruct someone, right? That's the most natural thought. And if you reconstruct someone, does that mean it's the same person, or is it someone else by this point? You know? It's a very, like, you know, deep in thought, because, you know, we do not even approach even nearly the levels of understanding, comprehending how souls work. So, you know. There are some hypotheses, like an actual one of teleportation, but it all comes down to the soul, right? All those. The latter is currently believed to be more realistic, though it comes with a grave moral, ethical, and philosophical concerns. To deconstruct a person at an atomic level is to effectively kill them. Yes. Even were someone identical to them in every way to appear at the intended destination, the question remains whether they would be the same being they were prior to that process. The boy loved movies, so he quickly realized what had happened. He knew that the thing staining the floor was his real self, and that the one thinking these weird thoughts was something entirely different. Notably, no matter what was attempted, no one was able to remove those stains from the lab's floor. According to the Dean, the stains were still alive even now, and would remain so forever, even beyond the heat death of the universe. From that day on, no one ever set foot in that lab again. After a thorough inspection, the matter composing the boy's body was determined to be identical to before the incident. He retained his memories and personality and seemed completely unchanged from the boy he used to be in every regard. Even so, the boy knew better. He knew something about him was different. Nothing he did made him feel like he truly existed in this world. Spending time with other people did nothing to reassure him that he was among members of the same species. He's not an Earthling anymore. That was the Mages of Brishan. The Department of Folklore thought. The boy saw no reason to disagree. The boy no longer saw things from a human perspective, nor he did feel close to other people. All that was left behind him was the stain on the lab floor. Even so, the boy still saw himself as a part of humankind. After all, even if he did not feel that way in his heart, his genetic makeup was still unmistakably human. So, though he could no longer see himself as a human, he reasoned that would be fine as long as he followed humankind's rules, their prime order. So then, what is humankind? How did the boy define it? Though that question has plagued countless people over humankind's existence, the boy's own answer came from his father. People may be all different races and colors and make all kinds of mistakes, but deep down, they're all the same. Humans intrinsically want to do good. Nobody has to teach them that. They instinctively seek it out, the same way insects are drawn to light. And so the boy went on to spend 8 years in Brishan. That was when he learned he had been afflicted with a peculiar ailment. The boy's memory, his means of recording information, was different than it had been prior to the incident. He could now store only 5 minutes worth of information in a given 24-hour period. This meant for him that an entire day now consisted of no more than 5 minutes of events. At first he did not notice this because his new ailment had no effect on his daily life whatsoever. The boy had now seen firsthand that the information people need to remember over the course of the day could be condensed in the span of 5 minutes with nothing of value lost. For him, where each day was now compressed into 5 minutes, normal people who possessed all 24 hours seemed to be living in a much gentler state of time, with much of it wasted. This is who the boy was now, David, living each day one tiny bit at a time. This was the creation, an empty Semite relic that been passed down to him. Before he left Brishan, David determined the conditions necessary to activate the Angel relic. An entire day must go by in which nobody within a 20-kilometer radius dies. That was the true identity of the ring, filled with malice for civilization, the ring that erased the boy and his father from Earth. So Mariusbury, I believe it's male, right? Is it? Wait, I think it's male, right? I am not an expert on this one. That one always looked masculine to me, but I should check just in case. I know how they look like, you know. It's not hard to deduct that one. Where's Stupid Edge? Lord of the Department of Astromancy, male, right? Male, correct. So it's literally the one that the father of Olga Mario or whatever. I believe the story goes by as David kind of like threatened that one. Ended up doing so. I am glad you decided to come. Welcome to Keldia, David. I heard Keldia was studying something fascinating, something that concerns my career as well. Is this like an adult David or a child one? So we need a way to precisely observe the universe, one that does not currently exist in modern technology. I think it's adult because he knows too much. I think it's how he was recruited as a crypter. That's right, or at least the appearance of one. Ideally, I'd like it to be as elaborate as possible. I don't need it to be able to observe anything outside the universe. A 13.4 billion light year range will do. So, I was reading an article, as I'm saying again, about 800,000 galaxies, and I believe the mark that was mentioned, in fact, was 14 billion light year is the observable universe known to us is, right? I believe the article mentioned 2 points, like 800,000 galaxies, 14 billion light year, which is mentioned right here. They, however, do want like 13.8, so a little bit less. 200 million off or whatever. Your opinions here will be incredibly informative. I hope you'll agree to help us in preserving humanity. Preserving humanity is so verifying or determining the future. That's definitely a good order, but what exactly does it involve? Oh, so you can already see that much. Alright then, I guess I can tell you. I don't know how to act David in here, like a green one or not. It feels like to me like he's always just insane. But please don't tell your other teammates, okay? So it's literally when he is recruited to Team A. So that's my objective. If you have any concerns, please speak your mind. None for the moment, but it does seem like the odds of this succeeding are extremely slim. Or do they want to throw Olgamari into the incinerator? The chances of the mages at the heart of this plan surviving are especially low. Too low. Any who learn the truth are bound to try to kill them. That includes the world's own counterforce. None aside from Wodimi and I would survive. That's why I'm keeping it a secret from everyone. The Mages Association, your teammates at the Chaldea, the whole world. When it comes time to restore humanity in the inevitable singularity. So, as you know, the premise of this character is that they had to complete the singularity to the ray shifting. Ray shifting, as you know, is just a means of transporting information, which essentially teleportation that they are mentioning. So the idea was to try and restore human order through the simulation, and Wodimi and David are the only ones were capable of doing so. And Kaidak, I think, too, right? The mages of Team A will not be masters but cryptors. I hope you'll keep that in mind. That was when the boy decided on his own order to stop Chaldea's plan, even if it meant destroying the planet. Davidson Void very literally looks at things from a universal point of view. He is neither a pawn for the foreign god nor an agent of humanity. So humanity essentially want to, bend over the universe, and David is not part of this universe. Or rather, he is part of this universe, very much. Humans as a species are defined by their instinct. What is that word, man? Intrinsic. It's literally first time reading that one. Intricate word. Intrinsic. What's this one? Belonging, naturally essential. Alright. Intrinsic desire to do good. No one needs to teach them how. It doesn't matter if their efforts make anyone happy. It doesn't even matter if the drive to do so is no more complex than the instinct of a cold-blooded insect. There, finally, that's the last of them. Where's David? In front of the coffin, you're 2 seconds too late, Da Vinci. 1 second's all, I need nothing and no one can avoid my plasma. What? Oh, come on, that can't be right. He can't possibly be tougher than a servant. There's a reason the foreign gods' attacks won't work on me. What the hell, David? As you can see, I have her heart. What in the world was that thing that attacked me? It looked like a human, but it definitely wasn't human or heroic spirit. It seemed more like it was made up of pure condensed energy. I got so annoyed I wound up defending Keldia's ship this time. Next time I see that thing, I'll pay it back in spades. So what, is that why she cannot noble Phantasm? Anyway, I'd better rest up for a while. I wasn't expecting to use up so much energy. I bet I knew this was gonna happen, President. Oh no. You're the crypt's servant? Sorry about the ambush, but I'm taking this back with me. See, my partner insists he needs to transplant your heart into his own body. Even I don't want to touch this thing, but once he makes up his mind, there's no stopping him. Still, it'd be a real pain if you tried to get it back, so I think I'll just kill you now and be done with it. I see, no wonder I'm so weak now. One of Tezcatlipoca's best chicks is pulling out living hearts. Of course, I figured the foreign god would be able to regenerate a destroyed heart. So why disguise its absence by keeping it in working condition and having it continue to send out biosignals, making your body think it was still there? Thought that would only fool you for a couple days, but amazingly you never did figure it out. But now I see why that is. Director Olga Mari, you decided you would rather stay weak. You thought that way you would be able to stay with Melt and Kirillite forever. What a foolish dream. David, what the fuck? What's so wrong about Olga Mari loving us? You're too late, you lost the moment you decided to fight me. One last thing, I'm ready to answer your first question now, Kirillite. My goal is to maintain order. I have determined that would be a good thing for humankind. When all 7 Lost Belts are excised, Marisbury's goal of preserving humanity will be achieved. Once that happens, Earth's humankind will be despised across the surrounding 13.8 billion light years as the worst, lowest form of intelligent life in all of the universe. So I'm going to destroy Earth before that happens. That's the only way to stop Keldia. Or rather, the only way to destroy the thing behind all of these Keldians. I'm sorry. Keldias, the foreign planet. David, did you just say Keldias? But Keldias is just a miniature model of the Earth. It's not a foreign planet. The two may look identical, but the original Earth is right here, so Keldias must be a different planet. The foreign god was born inside it, and the plot to bleach Earth clean was hatched in Keldia. Those of us on Team A are pawns gathered solely for the Animusphere Grand Order. Holy shit, David. Usatsk, you're lying. What are you talking about? Keldias was already destroyed. No, Anastasia did not destroy it. She protected it. Why do you think she was chosen for the attack on Keldia? It was to make sure Keldias would be safely preserved in ice. Renowned genius that she was, there was a chance Da Vinci would realize the truth during the attack. If she had, she still would not have been able to destroy Keldias. But she could have caused it to malfunction, which would have delayed the plan. At the time, it was still possible to ray-shift to Keldias itself. But Keldias thought of that, which is why it let itself be encased in ice and pretended to stop functioning. And it worked. You gave up on Keldias. Is my voice fine? I think it is, right? You gave up on Keldias and escaped Antarctica in the Shadow Border. You decided to flee the location of the true culprit. Of course, you were right to make that choice. If you had stayed at Keldia base, you would have all been killed. So far, every action you've taken has been correct. At least in terms of the test questions, Marisbury prepared. I'm not saying Keldias for Keldia's to blame for all of this? That the evil which must be defeated is us? No, you actually did save humankind when you took back its future from incineration of humanity. That much you can and should be proud of. Keldia may have caused all of this, but that does not make you culpable. As far as humans' justice up to the year 2011 concerned, you were the best possible crew anyone could have hoped for. Neither I nor Vladimir would ever deny that, which is why I'll end with this. If you still want to stop what I've set in motion and you manage to stop ORT, head to Antarctica. That is where your journey will end, where you'll finally part ways with your Grand Order. Okay, that's about everything I have to say. This is all stemmed from a pact I made with Kirstaria. We never spoke of it, but we both knew we were thinking the same thing. That if either of us would end up being the last scripter to try to defeat Keldia, then we should tell all this to the people of Keldia who stood against us. He just jumped off so casually. Wait! Bye bye. I am ORT. David, you mongrel. First he tells us how to save humanity and then he jumps into ORT. Oh, the music. We're fucked. The evil. Da, 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 da. So it's supposed to represent space. Everything about Fate Goes Story thus far is supposed to represent space. we couldn't stop him, even worse. Keldias is a foreign planet? I don't even know what to think anymore. I don't think just to run from the ORT. Guys, we can think about what this all means later. Right now, let's see what David told us aside. We need to get out of here. Come on, Wakchan's still waiting for us up above. I see none of this has surprised you, Da Vinci. No, I'm as shocked as any of you, but I did get where he was coming from. Now stand up, Mesh. You two melt ORT on its way here. It doesn't matter what Keldias is right now, or who Marisbury really was. What matters now is a battle to keep the whole planet safe. You can't do that if you're standing around in a daze. Remember what David said? Keldia may have caused all of this, but that does not make you culpable. If you still want to stop what I've set in motion, head to Antarctica. He said that'll be the end of your journey, and I'm sure Kirstaria felt the same way. Even as they've been working towards their goal, they never said ours were wrong. This is not about good or evil, or even about obligations. It's about doing everything you can to fulfill the duties you feel you must. That's what it means to live, to fight. Now, do you want to stand around here hanging your heads? No way, alright, let's try to make our way outside for now. Right, it's dangerous down here, we should head back to the safety of the Ninth Stratum. Senpai, you help Director Olgamari, I'll help Tenochtitlan. Looks like the wound is getting manned. Come on, we've got to run, Olgamari. Ah, the show. Ah, damn it, I can't regenerate my heart in time. Is this Ortiz heart chamber? What is this? Let her go! Oh crap, now that it's her heart. Ortiz recognizes her as its own part. If I don't do something, it's gonna absorb her. Sheva is warning us to stay back. It's detecting an enormous amount of radiation. That branch is emitting a massive amount of cosmic rays. Just getting close would give you a fatal dosage. So not even a servant can get near it, let alone a living creature. Then what can we possibly do, Wok-chan? Branch is nothing. I eat branches for breakfast. Looks like Wok-chan sacrificed himself for his loved one. Man, that was a lot worse than I thought. How is he still walking? Oh, I'm really dizzy and everything's suddenly gone dark. Did I lose too much blood? Oh well, it does not matter. Are you okay, Olga? Heard a nasty sound, so I hurried down here as fast as I could, and sure enough, things looked real bad, right? Well, that's what that branch gets for messing with my bride. You know, she's out of my league. Hey, what is it? Say something. Are you asleep? I guess you are. That's okay. Kind of sleepy myself also. It's really quiet around here. Weird. I can't really talk good. Must have got something stuck in my throat. Nothing to worry about. I'll be right as rain once I've coughed it up. Before I do, I may as well say what I wanna say. I came along with Mel's group cause I thought I'd get to see you again. Been worried about you ever since you left. I could not say what I really wanted to. Kind of makes me wish I'd become a priest like Tepi instead of a warrior now. Still, I meant everything I said at the time. I can't see anything but your color still shines bright and beautiful as a star. And when I met you, Olga, I could not have asked for a more fulfilling life. I can't believe it. I know Earthlings are evil. For years, decades, they dissected me. I kept screaming, I'm a person, I'm on your side, over and over, and nobody ever listened. So why would anyone be so kind to me? Come on, Olga, we need to get out of here. No more talk. Surely you must have learned by now, Forgot. Now that Orti has your heart, it has the upper hand. If you merge now, you'll end up subordinate to it. The time for what ifs is over. You need to recognize that they have always been your enemies. There can be no reconciliation. I urge you to withdraw from this lost belt at once. It's time to go back to your home in Antarctica. Olga Maria, that's not... Stop it! Don't come near me, not with that frail human body of yours. You're right, Rasputin, it's not just my heart. That damn RT made off with 30% of my body. I need time to regenerate. I'm not about to spend it here watching the Earthlings breathe their last. I'm heading up to the surface, come with me. Ooh. The envoy of the foreign god is off. How the hell David is going to be alive at the end of this? We still yet to fight with him, right? How the fuck is he going to be alive? So, segment 20. So there's already like a new story, brand new story up to the after this Lost Belt stuff. Ordeal called this, right? the Durga. No clue what that about is, but this last battle is like kind of like the last bit of story that matters in this game. Vakchan. Stop not much. Vakchan's body has been flooded with toxins. We can't bring him. We have to leave him. Our focus has to be getting back to the surface as quickly as we can. How's Tenochtitlan? Mash. She's conscious, but she's also saying she can't go with us. Why? Understood. Da Vinci Melt, please go get on my back. To be clear, the 5 of us will be returning are Da Vinci, Mesh, Habitat, Melt, and myself. We agreed? Yes, we have no objections. Let's go, senpai. Oh shit, is Tepio going to fit all of us on his back? He's pretty big though. Thank you for saving my friend, Vakchan. What is that nasty? Oh my god, what is this? Flying saucer? Why is there freaking like disc inside of it? Why is it not an actual red thing? Are you sure you can carry both of us, Tepi? If you're having trouble, I can get off it. It's no trouble, you'll need to fight again soon, so you should conserve your strength for that. This is all I can do to help anyway. Tepi. An enormous mass of is coming up right below. Master, please make sure your Mystic's Code temperature regulation is set on maximum. According to Sheba, danger levels and hostility readings are off the charts. Its spirit origin patterns has no matching wavelength anywhere on Earth. Estimated spirit origin scale is currently at satellite class and growing rapidly. Enemy contact in 6-5, here it comes. It's Orty. It's Shrive from Honkai Star Rail. Look at it, like how slim its waist is. It's like ginormously big, but the the waist is like you know, top model. Is there anything we can possibly do against that? It just crawled out of mantle and without so much as a scratch. It's even more intimidating than I imagined. It's a literal space monster. Even if it was just for a few seconds, I can't believe you actually fought that thing, Melt. Please don't remind me. It wasn't a fight, it was a massacre. We've gotta run for it. That thing's way out of our league. Even for a lost belt, that's gotta be the rules. Against the rules. I know, but Ority already has us in its sights. It's blocking the way to the wall that leads up to the 9th stratum. Should we hide? Should we go back down? No, we should go outside. It just deployed a net of metallic fibers in all directions. We have nowhere to run, especially on such narrow footing. This is the worst possible place for a battle. Fighting now would be suicide, Master. Thanks for reassuring. Damn it, we don't have a chance here. It's like we're trapped in a spider's web. I can't take this anymore. Pardon me? Tenochtitlan? Yeah, you see that? It cut through Ority's net like it was nothing. That's gotta be... Olga. The god of this place. Namala. Kukulkan. That's right, it's me. Thank you for calling me with such a lovely smile, Mesh. No, wait, never mind that. This isn't like you guys at all. You always go charging in all rah, no matter how strong your opponent is. Oh my god, look at her smile, the roar. You can give up now without even trying to fight back? Do you want me to be the idiot who casually... Do you want Do you want me to be the idiot who was casually having tea with Kadok and company because she trusted you'd be okay on your own? Did you say Kadok and company? You're having tea with them? Looks like she is more concerned about her tea than us by this point. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. My poor Gorman Pele feels like it's about to short circuit. What's going on out there, Zemlipus? What happened to Kayanska? Those things that came out of David's shadow got her. It looks like she took down a few of them, but there's still 2 left. Now they're attacking the shadow border. Crap, they're about to hit us again. Get a stinger right side up again, Gordov, before they punch through the bottom and kill us. Ah, come on, sure, I'm good, but even I don't have a way to turn a flipped car back over on us from behind the wheel. I'd need a tow truck or a crane for that. Damn it, they're right on top of us. Come on, we need to get out of here. Hey, you go on without me. I'm the driver. If the if the border's going down, it's my fate to go down with it. Huh? The hell are you saying? This is no time to be joking. Wait, is your seatbelt glowing red? Sure is. It seems it broke in the crash and now I can get it off. Do something, Kadok. Why didn't you just say so? Hang on, I think I got an emergency cutter somewhere in... Oh, we're doomed. An unlucky duo. You humans were proper human history. I can't believe you couldn't even handle a few flimsy outer space terminals. You're really weak, aren't you? How's it feel getting saved by an enemy? Something you'd like to say to me, maybe? Like begging me to spare your lives or offering me up a bribe to help you? Oh, thank you. I've never experienced anything so frightening in my entire... Wait a second, this sort of stuff has basically been a Tuesday to Caldia, hasn't it? Even so, you were amazing. Oh, Gordov starting to... The woman saves the guy like Kaynes and he immediately starts to flirt with her. Not only did you get rid of those monsters that were giving Koyanska so much trouble with just one kick, you were just kind enough to give the shadow border a tow as well. I truly can't thank you enough. Please, won't you join us inside for some tea? I'd be delighted to show off the afternoon tea skills I gained during my time studying abroad in London. Are you sure? I mean, I'm still your enemy and all. Only because of your position, right? Mel gave us a report, though she was then sparse with the details. She said Kukulkan has a duty to protect Miklan because she's the king of the Sloth Belt. But she's also not the type to hate someone just because they're technically a foreign enemy. I agree, though. I can be optimistic as her, though still thanks for saving us, sincerely. Koyanska is sulking in the border right now, but I'd like to thank you on her behalf too. Thank you, Kukulkan. You really were amazing out there. I'm glad you turned out to have a heart. I see, so to you I am a god with a heart. Guess I'll just have to help you out a little more then. Okay, it's a little embarrassing to admit this, but I actually don't have a way of tracking the crypter. The Mala just can't seem to make out of his heartbeat. So I've decided to tail him and let Melt worry about stopping him. Of course, once he has been stopped, then I'll have to stop Melt from cutting down the Tree of Emptiness. Still, in the meantime, if you're going after her too, would you like to come with me? I can fly down to the 9th stratum. Carrying both of you easily enough should be much faster and safer than that way. Thank you, but I'm afraid I'll have to refuse. While we would love to have you protecting us, we also have our own role to play. Using the shadow border to aid the vanguard that went on ahead of us. So please don't worry about us. We'll have the car back and up and running lickety-split, then be on our way. The commander's right. We'll catch up to Mel's group on our own in no time. So we'd appreciate if you appreciate it if you went on ahead. It's not just David they're up against, it's Teska Lipoka too. Alright. And that's the story of how I enjoyed some delicious tea and sandwiches and 2 pieces of cake. Teehee. Then you really were casually having tea. Commander Goldolf continues to impress. He never forgets to conduct himself elegantly, no matter what may be going on. Well, it also means I've got some extra calories to burn. Just so you know, I'm going to be fighting at full power. Think you can keep up? Of course, having you on our side again is a big load off our minds. Now we won't have to worry about conserving our strength for later. Come on, Melt, Mesh, Habitat, let's do this. We're going to neutralize Ority ourselves. We can worry about cutting down the Tree of Emptiness afterwards. Say this in front of Kukulkan. Right, initiating battle with the invader known as Ority. You are the invader yourself, holy shit. NP5. Mandatory Da Vinci. So foreign, what do I do in here? Any like suggestions? Kukulkan is the Buster servant, right? Kayanskaya probably then. So mandatory Da Vinci cannot move whatsoever. So it's foreign. Who's good against foreign again? Like Alter Ego? Tris. Just in case, then let's bring again Kiara probably, right? I don't know what this fight presents to us, but no clue what this fight is, but I hope it's not too hard one, to be honest. It's the first encounter with the Ority. We should be able to, like, you know, break it and run away, right? Man, it's getting a little bit hot in the room, I'm not going to lie. I may end in here, to be honest. Oh, an actual Ority are screwed. 20%. 200,000 HP. Foreigner danger. Oh, should start fire crystals. I love Da Vinci's animations, they're pretty nice. Oh, 30 crit stars. Union. So I assume we should be able to break it even without any form of noble phantasms here, as the Buster Kit is going to be insane. Yep. The actual boss was David's Shadows. 40%. Oh, I cannot wait this thing to regenerate from 200,000 HP to, like, you know, 10 billion. Plankton. So with NP5 she should hit her like a truck, even without craft essence. Should be like 200,000 damage, right? I think 300, right? 285 it was, shitload. 80%. So this is where you're probably supposed to break it, like NP 2 times more, right? By Kayanska. Looks like it's hitting like a truck now. Drinker. It's not debuffing us, it's just, you know, regenerating and all of those. And if not, that will help. Wait, where's Neurobright? Let's deal with it in one good swoop. Toka pojma des. Whatever she said. こうして自分は作るまでです。かかる金本気バンチ Was that like 400,000? Or more? 6? Holy shit. 229. Oh, very good. And your bride is so small. Da, 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 da. 0. I did not get bond for this fight. The fight was so extraterrestrial, it does not even provide for any bond between your party members. We could not get any experience out of this. Where it is, segment 20th. Looks like we're heading straight to Antarctica. And Caldias is a foreign planet. Or ours is. I did not get a little bit like, you know. What was that lord dropping? None of RT appears to be operational any longer. I'm not detecting any internal ether signals or cosmic rays. We did it. RT has shut down. We actually neutralized it. And we couldn't have done it without you, Kukulkan. We won. What a nasty smile. Is that true? Then that would mean I'm not a representative of Miklan at all. Your hands appear to be trembling, Kukulkan. Is everything alright? Tepi, what do I do now? I don't know the Danos, but I still thought I was born in Miklan, that I was a friend of this planet. Ah, I see, so you discovered the truth. I was not entirely certain either, but I deducted as much over the course of our underworld pilgrimages. Kukulkan, you're most likely. I'm out. She just flew off. What did go on ahead to make sure the path was safe or something? What is Kukulkan? That's a lot of shaking. Does this mean the area beneath us is completely collapsed? Must take a look at Ority with Sheba. Is it showing any signs of rebooting? No, it's not. It's beginning to cool down from its exterior inward. It's almost as though light that had burst out from a circle is gathering again towards its center. Yeah, it's not rebooting. Crap, everyone run for the wall now. Ority never actually rebooted before fighting us, nor did it shut down again from taking too much damage. It's only now about to actually reboot itself. So we've defeated like an absolute spec. Yeah, we've defeated RT. Time for an actual RT. We're getting a critical alert from the computer room. Major gravitational fluctuations are being detected in Miklan's lowest stratum. Damn it, the instruments can't keep up. Estimated spirit origin scale ranges from satellite to planet. No, made at star level. The laws of physics are being overwritten starting from the lowest stratum and spreading up to the surface. Space-time continuum transcription speeds have reached negative 3.6 seconds. Ah, we're so screwed. Captain, is the Chi of Emptiness. Trismegistus 2 has detected the Chi of Emptiness. I can see that from readings. Where is it? How big is it? Can you see it from here? Well, you see, there are too many signals to count. You can see them from the monitor too. What's going on? What are those things? What is going with Temple? Oh shit, that thing. The radiation expanding quite fast, sure. Every tree in Miklan is becoming a tree of emptiness. Does this mean ORT is rebooting? Yes, it does. The ORT that was invited to this Lost Build's hypothetical history is not the same ORT from proper human history. Its power and destructive instincts are inferior to those of proper human history's ORT, which makes this one more of an ORT variant. However, by consuming the Tree of Emptiness, it had reached a point where it can create its own reality marble on a massive scale. It is an invasive life form that was remade every tree on Earth into a Tree of Emptiness in order to provide itself with a more suitable environment. So it can replace, like, if one destroyed, just replace it. This place is no longer a golden sea of trees, it is now the largest and most dangerous Lost Build we have ever seen, a galactic hell created in the depths of the Earth. This is a Tree of Emptiness Sea, ORT Xibalba. Xibalba, hell. The deepest depth of hell in this Mesoamerican myth, as they're providing. Well, everything is irradiated. Wonderful. There are 3 of emptiness all throughout Miklan now. Where's ORT? What happened to ORT? There it is. Hello there. ORT just made its way up to the 9th stratum too. Spirit origin scale and output are a whole order magnitude greater now. Hell, you can see for yourself how much it's grown. It's about 100 meters tall now, just like you reported seeing in Mexico City. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculously huge. According to the future task only Poker revealed, ORT is going to keep heading towards the surface, right? We'll never catch up on we'll never catch up to it on foot. We need a vehicle that can carry all of us. We have 3 of emptiness seats heading our way. Shep is rating them as a threat level of B+. They're much more dangerous than the seats we fought earlier. What are your orders, Master? Wait, Mash, don't fight them. You're exhausted from all the fighting on our way here, right? Those things will kill us all if we try to fight so many at once. Let's head back to the temple for now, Mel. If we go back there now, ORT will. Room. Good, we made it. You can feel us later. Come on, hop in. There's a shitstorm of seeds out here. Oh, smiley. Every talented team knows to spend a little time as possible on a pit stop. So where's my tea, Quaidok? Are you freaking kidding me? You barely escaped with your life and that's the first thing you say? Well, sucks to be you, Kukulkan drank all the tea and I ate the last cheese cookie. This is a great help. I'm relieved to see the shadow border is large enough for me, even if only just. May I suggest you all have a seat and catch your breaths for a bit. I understand the situation is urgent, but you still need to rest. Yeah, I think I'll do that. You and Matt should too, Melt. And I'm gonna go back to my base for a way. Where's Kayanska? Wasn't she with you guys? She went back to Chichen Itza ahead of us since she can make her way across Miklan on her own. Of course, that Miklan's gone to the Tree of Emptiness hell. She might be stuck grumbling in the 4th stratum. Oh, I would not worry about Kayanska, knowing her she'll end up taming a bunch of those seats on her way back. As for us, I'll handle the driving. I'm taking us through a safe zone right now, dodging seats along the way. Now, what's the situation? What happened down there anyway? Well, and that's the long story and short of it. Ultimately, we were unable to stop David from reviving ORT. Kukulkan, despite coming in to help, flew off to parts unknown, and we learned that the foreign planet the foreign god is from is actually Keldius. So this is the autopilot button. Pardon me, Grodov, but I think I'd better press it. Click. I see. And you say David was a safe room? We're just a second ago, like, chased down by an ORT, and now it's like safe room scenario. And you say David said to go to Antarctica if you manage to stop his plan. Yes, he also said we should see things with our own eyes first and foremost. Damn straight, no wasted words, no coddling. That's about as David an answer as there is. Are you not shocked by this, Kedek? Sure am, but of course I also stood against Keldia for myself for a while. Learning there was more going on than we knew about makes sense to me. The noble over here is the one taking it hard. He put up everything he had to buy it because he thought it was a respectable organization. Now he finds out it was actually plotting our extinction the whole time. Talk about a bad bit. Yeah, Director Goldov's going to be held responsible for everything. Whoa. What are you saying? I'm as much a victim here as anyone, and I'm counting on you to testify to that effect in the inevitable inquest. Don't worry, Gordy, once we finish taking the Earth back, you will be one of the Clock Tower's greatest heroes. Of course, for that to happen, we first have to figure out how to sort out this. Alright, listen. The recollection episode. That impact would shatter 40% of the planet and wipe out everyone from proper human history, and this loss would alike in one fell swoop. Destroying it would require an impact massive enough to destroy Earth as well. And since Keldius is an incredibly detailed copy of Earth, once it's out of the underground, it's almost certainly going to make its way to Antarctica and destroy Keldius along with the rest of the Keldia base. Keldia never fights battles we don't think we can win. We are not about to begin a mission where our deaths are a certainty. Never again. The storm border standing by above Chichen Itza, we can divert the full power output of 3 Triton engines to summon rituals. We are also setting up to put the spirit origin graph of every heroic spirit registered with Keldius to date into an upgraded state rather than a typical base state. It will be a huge battle involving no fewer than 250 servants. It will be the first squadron of heroic spirits in history. So what do I think, Gordov? I confess, it is a rehash of the Grand Order at the Temple of Time in which we were unable to participate. But would you not like to participate this time all the same? Don't be ridiculous, I never once said I was against it. Very well, operation approved. I trust you have no issue with that, Mel. Not at all, but I still don't know exactly what we should do. You will pursue RT and engage in battle. According to Trismegistus' calculations, it should take RT 20 hours to cross all of Mictlan. It sure must be slow with this size. And not regenerated yet. Your job, master, is to head to the nearest level of the underworld and begin summoning as soon as you arrive. Or summon, like, 250 servants, just bam, 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 bam. Or just battle against, like, your hand, like, keep summoning. The whale with a big credit card. The Star Border will run 320 engines at full power to supply the Shadow Border with magical energy. Which you will then... What is this Triton engines are made out of? Which you will then use to summon an entire battle line of servants as the opening act of our anti-ORT operation. According to Trismegistus 2, this operation has a chance of success. No percentages were given with this assessment. Has a chance of success? Holy shit. Again, we have 20 hours to complete the operation. If we do not succeed in that time, we will never learn Chaldea's secrets or the truth of the bleached earth phenomenon, and we will lose our last chance to reclaim humankind's future. The computer's room has dubbed this operation the Tree of Emptiness Sea Showdown. The Stormborder will now enter combat mode. This is time to make full use of all servants you have gathered thus far. Good luck, Chaldea. Oh, the fourth wall is broken here. You've gathered thus far, you know? I know, like, part of every event that you've cleared out, etc. Like, that kind. That's very cool, in fact. It's like, you know that there are like those mobile Kingdom Hearts games, right? That people actually as well play it. That they felt they're part of, like, in real life. That kind. Like Honkai Tort's like breaking the fourth wall at the end of Honkai Tort, right? The fact that every player kind of committed towards breaking the shield of Kevin Kaslana. Or Tixi Balba. So looks like there will be fewer RT fights in here, and afterwards Antarctica and David. Holy shit. That stupid shit is climbing the entire... Holy fuck. What is this thing and what is the music? Dun, dun, dun. So the stupid RT is climbing through entirety of this like grove, the crevice that is... Oh my god, the music. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Da-da, 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 da-da. Da-da, 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 da-da. Da-da, 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 da-da. Oh, the piano. Da-da, 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 da-da. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Dun, 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 dun. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Tree of Emptiness decisive battle. So we continue. We continue for as long as we can for the day. There was a lot to this segment already, but we continue. There are most likely going to be fights in here. Fights, you know. Alright, we're holding steady at 700 meters behind ORT. This may not be much better than it was in Britain, but it should still be within range to common servants, so get to summoning. Keep in mind that right now we're only trying to gauge ORT's power, so make sure the servants you summon won't take too much out of you. It's much too early to play your trump card, got it? Oh, the music again. So, I was thinking we can also like ascend Durgan here today, but you can select anywhere between 1 to 6 servants at your party to battle against ORT. The quest can begin even if you have fewer than 3 servants as starting members. Cannot use Smash. Only one requirement. So, the servants are going to be like dying in this fight. They're going to get consumed by ORT, but this is essentially like, you know, throwing every servant, like deleting their graph from the registry just to save the planet. So it's kind of like the temple, the observer on the timeless temple, that one as well, right? So Foreigner apparently like alter ego good. I don't know, we should throw Kiara here, I guess, right? I don't think there's any like requirement in which I should not be throwing like the best units I have right off the bat. Or just slot in an entire party. I actually don't know if I should use only this round. Is there no gimmick to this? Just I should be using full party. Only those who are consumed going to like not available for future fights. I don't think this is going to be like any like difficult fights to begin with. Are this? I think they bit at the end will. Alright. What should I be using here? Dun 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 dun. Oh my god, I don't know what to slot my party with. Cooking Martha. Who's the time? Loli is what we need. I just assume there will be no story anymore at this like Orty fights. What kind of story do you expect against like showdown against an Orty? Oh my fucking god. What is this? Are they seriously intent on even scratching this thing? I guess it's not regenerated yet, right? Only million HP. Revolution Web prohibits all enemies from willingly leaving the field while you are on the field. No switching or what? Holy shit. Starring Invade. Negate the field's characteristics and field will not change and increase the effect of the Cosmic Ray interference for all enemies at the end of each turn. Dark Matter Plankton chainsaws or attacks defense buffs of all enemies at the end of turn. Cosmic Ray inflict Cosmic Ray interference to the target and increase Cosmic Ray interference effects when attacked. Cosmic Ray inflict Cosmic Ray interference to the target and increase Cosmic Ray interference effects when attacking. Well, keep climbing, QWERTY. I hope we can one-shot you. We should be able to one-shot it. Oh, you're going inside, Kiara. Oh, you're welcome inside me. It's too big. It's the first time something is too big to go inside Kiara. 200. Alright, the second one should settle it. Ouch. Bam. I don't consume anyone yet, please. Dark Matter Plankton. Well, that's basically like no damage. Yuck. Alright, consume my supports. Go ahead. I don't consume Kayanska. Alright, is this enough? Should be. Yeah, I think it's enough. Oh, with double crit. It sure is. Alright, break bar, what happens? Oh, it's glowing. Bam 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 bam. Analyze, decode, and what? PP chain 7 ether. Bam. Looks like it analyzes. Holy shit. What are you gonna do about this one? Sealed. Right, Marta. Oh my god. Are we actually supposed to beat all 10 million with this one? Oh. Now what? It just keeps on walking. What the? Where those servants, Da Vinci? What happened to those servants? They didn't vanish, I can't believe it. How is this even possible? Or it just stole their entirety of those servants' spirit origin data and broke their links to the throne of heroes. Heroic spirits are ghost liners. They recur that phenomenon of the span of time in our universe during which those heroes were active, and ORT just gobbled them up like they were candy. This is really, really bad. I can't believe we're in yet another Temple of Time situation. ORT is actually eating human history itself. Then does that mean the crystallized servants are unable to return to the Throne of Heroes? The Throne of Heroes is basically a library in a higher dimension. Beings from this dimension don't typically even have a way of attacking it. They're saying it's using those threads to reach out to that higher dimension through the servants acting as its terminals and damaging the data recorded in the Throne of Heroes itself? Exactly, which means we won't be able to resummon any servants it defeats. We're going to run out of fighters way faster than we thought. Sion, we need you to analyze that combat data ASAP. Understood, ORT may be an extraterrestrial monster with an impenetrable shell merged with a tree of emptiness and capable of storing servant resources. But if it has moving parts, it also must mean have a weakness somewhere. We will muster every resource in our computer room to analyze ORT as quickly as we can. In the meantime, please keep attacking it. Are you certain about this? What's going to happen to the servants that get eaten? It's not possible to digest data, so it's likely storing them inside itself as valuable resources of information. Think of it as a bank account. The more money you deposit, the more valuable you are to that bank. But in this case, the bank is our universe. ORT must be capable of using that energy for its own purposes, so if we can destroy the account, ORT that is, its stored resources should be released and the servant's data should be able to return to the Throne of Heroes. Yep. Long as we can defeat ORT, we'll wipe out our debt. So we keep fighting until one of us goes bankrupt. The examples in here are insane. No, we'll need more sample data if we're going to analyze ORT, so keep fighting it. Your experience as a master is the key to winning this battle. The bank account. Well, let's throw Arjuna Alter at it and see if it can survive, like splitting the universe in half. It probably can. Looks like The raid battle begins. In this unique battle against ORT, which possesses a massive total HP, one master must bring all of their forces to an all-out battle. Bring all of your servants to battle ORT. Crystallized servants. Within all-out battles, the servants whose HP is reduced to 0 will be crystallized and consumed by ORT, making them unable to join further all-out battles. Meshkira is the exception, as she will be able to return to battle after you complete a certain number of all-out battles. If you have multiple copies of the same servant, they will be all crystallized, including the copies who did not participate in all-out battles. Damage ORT while keeping an eye on your remaining forces. Retrying all-out battles. If the number of servants who can participate in all-out battles is reduced to 0, you will be defeated. In that case, you must retry the all-out battles. Servant who can participate includes those stored in second archive. You can also choose to retry an all-out battle partway through. Dun dun dun. Ortiz class changed. Be on alert for the unique skill associated with each class. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. So caster. Holy shit. It actually like shows like the amount of progress we made with Fuzita, and it's funny. 988,000. Decisive battle, the Sea of Tree of Emptiness, invasive mobile life form ORT. Enemy ORT's current class is caster. The computer room has provided some analysis. Dark matter plankton, unknown microorganisms swimming through dark matter absorbs buffs. The Revolution Web, silver webs thought to be used for interstellar travel will bind servants to prevent voluntarily retreat from the field. Earnest Union, due to the transformation of the metal tentacle, Sorority's attacks will inflict abnormal status effects. Data lost. Data lost. Well, I love how the statistics, like, you know, stats, the cards are shown, but who is it? Oh, they're actually shown as data lost in here as well. That's so funny. Oh, caster, who's good against caster again? Assassin? No, looks like Rider. So, what is the key point in here? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's a 9 breaks to this thing, and it's 10th bar. Is it going to be like each class, and you're supposed to throw, like, you know, pretty much each rider with like NP up, or what? Is there like a guide? Because I'm afraid to failing this, because I'm sorry, like, what is the condition here? It's not going to one shot us, right? It's just that you pretty much you select this like class advantages against it, and you're expected to have leveled up servants like this and just use them, right? That's all the like point there is. So there's 10 break bars, so each support values shitload in here as well. This game has. But all in all, you probably want to just slot in like class advantage and you're good, right? Well, data lost. Bye bye, guys. This one's quick, right? You probably want to bring like 2 DPS characters and support ideally. I just presume. Like, there's not a lot of healers of the game. You want to split probably, like, you know, either bring in support that can buff or a healer. Ah, maybe this is good enough, I don't know. I'm not an expert in how to deal with this kind of scenario, the rarities. They did not teach me at the school how to deal with rarity. Rarity who appears in all-out war possesses a massive amount of HP when inflicting damage, or HP will be depleted as damage will be carried over to the next battle. When your entire party is wiped out, you will not be able to continue, but the depleted HP will be carried over to the next battle. If you withdraw from the battle, the depleted HP will not be carried over to the next battle. Instead, HP will revert to the value prior to the start of the battle. Down, down. Does this provide crit stars? No. This one? No. Makasana! Alright, and P2 Drake. Time to shine. Golden hint. Haven't used this girl in like, I don't know, 20 years, man. Oh. Yeah, definitely having SSRs for this fight kind of benefits a lot, it would seem. Oh yeah, it doesn't even seem to be all that hard. It's pretty much bring 3 servant and you're good to go. Like class advantage is SSR. What was that debuff that he applied? No crits yet. Yeah, the status effects are nasty. Bam. No, don't consume Drake. Axel Zenkai. Konoseriru. Bon Viaggio. No, don't kill Drake. PP chain. Bye, Drake. Double ult probably our best guess in here. Oh, good. Class change. Analyze the code disable. Da Vinci boy. No battles. Story? Is there going to be one battle, one story? I thought it was going to be like 10 break bars. Is it possible for us to stop this thing? Damn, not again. Melt, I'm putting the battle on hold for now. Get some rest. Kirillite, go to the Shadow Border's roof and get rid of any seats that try to jump on. Understood. There are 3 of emptiness seats all the way up there. But we're almost to the 4th underworld. Once we leave the 9th stratum, we should not... Crap, Miklan's practically overrun by 3 of emptiness now. That means... Yep, we got seats scattered across the whole Lost Belt. Doesn't matter where Orti is now, nowhere in Miklan is safe anymore. Forget the Osome and Denos. By now those seats have probably killed all the flora and fauna in Miklan. No way, it's moving down everything in its path. They were prepared to reproduce with Da Vinci. Shadow Border, this is the Storm Border. We got a critical emergency update for you. Tea of Emptiness seeds are showing up everywhere from 8th stratum to the 1st. Well, you know, do you remember that white Denos? Looks like it was so peaceful, it was already like, you know, ready for end of the world to begin with. Showing up everywhere from the 8th stratum to the 1st, and they're probably going to keep coming after you. Make sure you keep enough defensive resources on hand to stop them from destroying the Shadow Border. Oh, for you think we don't know that? We've been fending these things off for a while now. Don't you have anything else to report? Give me some good news for once, damn it. Nemo, here the seeds are coming after Storm Border as well. Luckily, not many have been able to fly up to our position, so we can handle them on our own. We've also calculated Ority's route and sending you that data now. I knew it would go there, but why? Why is it heading towards Mexico City? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Mexico City is a major detour from heading to the surface. I didn't think much about it back when Tezcatlipoca showed us that future, but why would it go there? That's not all. I hate to tell you this, but you need to know. Our analysis of the combat data provided has revealed that Ority is still incomplete. Its various parts, its appendages are operating independently. The energy it's using to move its limbs is coming from the limbs themselves. If I were to compare it to the animal, it's as if it is entirely lacking a heart to supply its body with blood, at least for the moment. Essentially, it's lacking its primary engine, and it is still as incredibly powerful as I've seen. What? Are you saying that is what it looks like when it's conserving energy? That all we're seeing is it spinning its wheel or playing its limbs? Guess it can compensate for a missing heart or brain with other parts. Still, this may be good news. If Ority had its main power source when it rebooted, then it might have erased all of Miklan in an instant. Good thing Kamazos destroyed its heart 6 million years ago. He might have been our enemy, but he really helped us out here. Ah, now I see. That explains the mystery of Ority's routing. You mean the sun? Correct. I see you figured it out as well. Note, Ority is not heading for Mexico City, it's heading for the sun. Well, yeah, that's where they moved it after the attack on Chichen Itza, but why would it be doing that? The sun is Ority's heart. I've been wondering how a new sun was created after the old one went out 6 million years ago. The Mali used up all their strength to creating the first one. They lost their extraterrestrial stratus and became completely naturalized to this planet. Which means they must have found some other power source. The people of Khan flourished in darkness for 100,000 years before sacrificing everything to defeat Ority. Afterward, the Mala took Ority's heart and repurposed it, creating the new sun. Just like what happened with you earlier in David. Ority does not have its heart right now, but it knows it's somewhere still functioning. That's why the command to regenerate its destroyed heart was never issued. Its original heart was still intact and functioning, serving as Miklan's second son. The energy source giving all Denos life force Ority's heart this whole time. That's one hell of an organ transplant, so then Ority is heading for Mexico City because, indeed, I believe it's trying to retrieve its heart to complete itself as any living thing would do instinctively. After all the damage it's done, I can't believe it has nerve to act like it's still a living creature. Alright, I'm changing the operations objective. Forget the surface, we have to defeat Ority before it reaches the 6th stratum. That does not mean we can let it escape to the surface either, of course, but we're all dead if we let it reach Mexico City. You must be defeated before it reclaims its heart, no matter what it takes. So, we're going to end in here, I believe. I'm going to ascend Durga and ditch out. We're hitting the 3-hour mark. This is as much as I can be voicing out. This is our progression for the day. Dun, dun, dun. Class change, be alert, rider. So I'm extremely pleased with developments, extremely satisfied with what this game presents. After this Lost Belt stuff ends up, it's not like the game ends, but it's definitely not going to be progression of the same terms and values, so you know. This is the last of this Fate Go game story that matters, so. So let's ascend Durga and ditch out for the day. So there's this Durandhara guy, or whatever his name is. Duryodhana flower. His art is very good, as you can see. There's like eyes behind him. Looks very amazing, right? I got this idiot to NP3 before getting Durga, and magically enough even getting Durga. To be honest, I did pay some amount to be able to. But definitely I was not expecting, since, you know, it's like billion of servants already obtained, so. Let's ascend the girl. She looks absolutely blessed, divine. I love all the Indian elements in the design and the plumpness. I'm not into plump, but definitely she looks very good, reassuringly so. This is definitely how a woman supposed to look, and you love the look on her face. She's like a lost cat. Very cute. A new light of the gods. A welcome supplement.
こちらは当女神の潜入擬態形態となっています。人の世に紛れる魔を殲滅するためには自分が人の世に紛れなくてはならない場合もありますので。
Bye.
おかしな部分はないでしょうか。
No, it's perfect. Unassailable one. I would like to watch this content.
似合っている女神すぎるなどの言葉はないのでしょうか。
You're an incredible goddess.
それは真理の遂行にこの姿が問題ないかどうかを確かめるためであって、私の気分とは全く関係ありません。そうですか。満足です。
Oh, blush. And here's a few compliments for you, lady. Right, satisfied? Looks like she is. 69. Just like position I'm getting in with her. Oh, the form. Oh. I desire blood and massacre.
捧げよ
Sasageo. Third eye. Ah, delicious blood. What the hell is this? Oh my god. We can get it, right?
そろそろクエストに戻る？
Thankfully there is a function to obtain this. You can get those despite not clearing out
マスター君、アイテム交換だね。
most recent stuff.
いいよ。そういう
Thankfully.
の嫌いじゃないし。
Yep. Right, let's not hope over ourselves here too much. How much do we need? Like 15?
よーく
Is she level 80? Where is she? Where is she? Oh, there she's blue. Oh, we need a 12. Oh. So what do you say, lady? I really love the design, I gotta say. Oh my god, she looks so good. Back to the
私
office.
は怒りという感情を否定しません。正当なるそれは何者をもなぎ払う力を持つもの。当女神はその感情より生まれました。けれど伝達者よ、それは人間にとっては扱いの難しく、あるいは危険な力です。どうか怒りに飲み込まれることのないように。血だ。
Oh my, Cheetah.
はい。
Right, it looks like
そろそろクエストに
we ascend at Durga. I assume that her skills are going to require some of the new materials, but I should be able to level up her to like skill level 6, right? Unless the fourth one. Which one starts like requiring mods here? Fifth one looks like no. It's probably going to be like seventh one. No. Not the eighth one either. Oh, what the hell? 9. 9 is the one that prevents us. I can buy those, in fact I should probably as the new material goes, right? But you don't get all that much of those, like pure prism or whatever. I have no clue like where to get even them from. So I'm willing to not, you know, spend anything in here yet. I just hope that we get to clear this like Lost Belt stuff soon. Head to the Paper Moon or whatever it's called was the first part of the Ordeal Call. I'm most likely not going to voice it out to it all, just, you know, get through it as fast as humanly possible, just. That's probably going to be the same as Traum, just do not read it, just, you know. I may read it out when there's Durga or any of those, but all in all, I'm not here to dedicate my entire life towards Fate Go game, like, you know. I have other things as well to do on hand. Oh my god, her art is divine. Look at this icon, she looks like the best servant of the game. Oh my god, I'm so glad we're getting her and Britomart. In fact, look at her and Britomart next to each other. There's definitely like similarity to their poses. It's like they're the same. Right below her. Oh, we do not have foes. Oh well. So this is as much as a Fate goal there's going to be from the day, and the next time we get to clear out this stuff, I presume that we will be able to get to Antarctica with all this ORT stuff. I highly presume that we will be able to, and as I'm saying, slowly, bit by bit, we are progressing. Just I don't think there's all that much to do aside from it for the day. That is essentially we're waiting on Cypher in Honkai Star Rail, and Frederi's Cartesia slash of Wooden Quest, as it says in the title, top right corner. So we finished our Nahu Miklan voice outing, and there's also Asahi card from Shiny Colors Idolmaster I could be clearing out as well. But there is no due need to voice out any of that as well, right? So this is as much as of a voice there's going to be from this one, and thanks for watching. Like, I don't know what we will be voicing out next time, but we'll always find something to voice out. Despite me, like, you know, exercising every day and cooking food and doing like all sorts of other things, the main idea here is that people appreciate gacha games because they help many amount of people in this world, rather than consumeristic and all-consuming nature of some other parts of this world are. So thanks for watching. Next time we tune in, there will be the other kind of talk. Now for the day it was Fate Go. Next time it may be as well Star Rail, but I'm not sure if I'm interested to voice out anything in that one at the moment. Maybe I am, I don't know. It seemed kind of off and whatever. I'm a little bit tired and grown of all this like growth of Epiphany. We voiced out all of that. It feels to me as if I'm not supposed to voice out any of those Hyacinth versions at the moment, you know? Alright, thanks for listening. Bye. See you again. I'm probably going to do some dailies for like another hour and turn off.
いえ、悪意は
我に見ら
感じない
れても平然としていられる度胸を学んでおくんだ
強い意志。そう、この世界も戦いに満ちているのね。あなたが指揮官、私はブラックロックシューター。あなたを守るわ。
They insert this anime character in every gacha game out there, punishing everyone. This one. 14 I can buy, 100 do I have? Need 100 currency of this shit like immediately. You can get 50 if you slot in each of this like character in boss fights. I need to farm 50 like right now, so that I don't run out there. There's a ultra rare provided for it. It's like not a bad idea. It's probably going to do that and dip out. Alright, be right back. Probably going to turn off afterwards and start clipping out and start editing. I gotta render out the 6/4 VOD and then start working on thumbnails for 6.2 and 6.4. That's going to be 6.6 and this one 6.9, right? Yeah. Oh, it was also 6.7 though. Alright. Be right back. And by be right back, I mean like I'm gonna turn off anyway, so. Alright, the last ruler of Khan civilization is here. I'm going to slowly sip my drink and start editing clips. Thanks for watching. Bye.